Hello everyone, today I just wanted to give a quick tutorial on how you can get this cool glowing text in your videos, or if you wanted a different style you could also go for this cool sci-fi neon sign type effect in your video as well. So first of all, you want to go over to effects and you want to go to titles, and instead of going to the normal text you want to click on text plus and you want to use text plus because text plus is the one that allows you to add effects on the text, so that's your go-to for this sort of thing. I'm going to drag that into the timeline. And then I'm just going to call this glow. Choose my favorite font. It's one of my favorite fonts at least. I'm gonna make this a bit big. There we go. And then instead of doing the effect in the timeline here, I'm gonna go over to the Fusion page down here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on template and I'm gonna go Shift plus spacebar. That will bring up the effects menu. And then I'm just gonna search soft glow. Very nice. Just gonna extend this window a bit. I'm gonna zoom in here. Make sure I'm clicked on soft glow and you can see all my effects over here. I'm just going to lower the gain, which is the brightness. And I'm gonna expand the size. I'm gonna make this extreme so you can see what's happening. So glow size spreads the effect out a bit more. So I'm just gonna fiddle around with this. And obviously I like warmer colors. So I'm gonna go to template, go to color. I'm gonna make this a warmer color. There we go. Just gonna fiddle with this till I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go back to edit to see how it looks. That's pretty nice. You could stop there, or if you want the neon sign effect, I'm gonna click on template and I'm going to go over to shading. As you can see, down to properties, you can see appearance. I'm going to click on the second option and there we go. Now we basically have that outline. I am going to make it a bit brighter, maybe make the glow size smaller so you can feel like the glow is coming more from these outlines. And by the way, you can also go to thickness and fiddle with the thickness. And here's how it looks with a background. Pretty cool. You can see the nice halo glow effect. I really like this neon sign type effect as well. You could also stop here or you can make it a bit better. So what we can do, we can click on template, shift spacebar and then go to emboss. And it looks a bit weird, but what you can do is you change from relief to emboss over, and if you zoom in and crank up the power, you can see you're adding some cool fake definition. And you can even change the angles. Let me show you how that looks. Oh, it's lagging. No! It's kind of like adding shadow, but it's even more because you're adding highlights and shadows. Pretty cool. And if you want to give it some cool chromatic aberration, let me just zoom in. It's another cool effect. You can disable each channel. See how that looks. I really like the green highlights here. So let me see how that looks for the background. You can even mix the two. So what I can do is I'm going to click on template. I'm going to go to merge again. I'm going to click on template. I'm going to Control C or Command V if you are on Mac like me. And I'm just going to Command V. And then I'm going to take the end here and I'm going to attach it to the green, not the blue, because the green will allow me to put this text layer behind this text layer, which is important. Because what I want to do is I want to add a background to this text layer. I don't want it to just be empty in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. There we go. And I'm going to change this one. I'm going to go to shading and I'm going to change it to the solid layer. And I'm going to change the color to maybe red. Ah, that looks awesome. There we go. And now you have like a background. What you can even do if you want is you can make this black. Yes, I know there are other ways to do this as well, but this way allows you to have way more control over each layer because it's not just one text layer you're doing this to, it's two text layers. And yeah, now we also have this cool, unique text look. And that's about it for the tutorial. I hope you guys learned something from this or at least got some benefit out of the video. And yeah, thank you for your time.